Libra, I've been having a challenge recording your video here. One thing after another keeps going awry. I kept having the number 10 show up in relation to your energy at this time. Wheel of Fortune energy. Something is about to turn around. You're about to be presented an Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity coming through in material reality. That came in at 22 on the clock. This is something that is a building block for your future. It does involve another person, some kind of partnership. It's up to you if you invest in this or not. This is something that has been delayed. This is something that has pained your heart as well. There's something that maybe gave you a little bit of a sense of deflation that's about to come through and pour into you, maybe in a very unexpected way. So let's get some more details about this. I'm recording this again with 11 minutes to record it, okay? Because all the time I had started to get eaten up. And when I look at that number 11, it's justice. So there may have been sort of like some mishaps on the way to bringing this in, whatever this is. I do feel it's something that your heart has desired. Even if you haven't known what your heart really desires, even if that's something that has eluded you and you're not quite sure what would give your heart some sense of fulfillment at this time, I feel like whatever this opportunity that's coming in for you, it puts you right in the center of your heart, and it is your balance. It is your justice, and there is somebody else that's connected to this. So let's see what other details we can get around this, Libra. This is for any strong Libra placement, or if you have a strong placement in the 7th house, or if you are an Aries rising, that makes you a Libra descendant. Okay, let's see if we can get some more details about this without further interruption. Yeah, I think you've been fending off a lot. I think you've been down a long, hard mile. I think that there's a lot that you sort of anticipate could be up ahead, more troubles to move through, okay? I don't think that you're expecting this to come in for you. It's more like your energy is in this on guard place. Maybe there's some stuff you've seen going on that you're like, I don't know what I should be anticipating coming my way at this point. So you might have your hackles up a little bit, okay? I don't think you're expecting this, though. I don't think you're expecting this energy coming in. But we're about to find out what the deal is here. You might sense that there's some hassles in bringing this into alignment, too. You anticipate there could be some hassles, more things to fend off, more stuff coming at you. I do have a feeling that you're kind of just in this position, though, where come what may, you're going to hold the line. You seem pretty determined, and I think that that's an aspect of the 9 of Wands that many people don't look at, is the determination, the self-determination. Well, I do feel like there's something here that was a disappointment, you know, and you may have really closed off your energy in relation to whatever this was. But what you don't see is that Spirit's about to pull in a little something unexpected for you. Oh my gosh, look at that. You have something that's about to pour into you. Now see, when I first tried to do your reading, I got the Ace of Pentacles that came through for you with the Wheel of Fortune. And now we have the Ace of Cups. The 2 of Cups also came out in the previous read. I had to cut it off because there was just like blocking, and it was too much. And I don't like to over edit, you know, a little edit here and there to cut out, you know, just space where the voice is giving out is fine. But this was like in excess. So I do feel like there's been a little oppositional energy to this coming in, but it looks like Spirit is stepping in to resolve this matter. There's something coming in here that is really pouring into you. Whatever this is, it gives you a lot of healing, and it's giving you an opportunity that you thought maybe had passed you by. The Ace of Pentacles fell right on my lap. Okay, so yeah, look at that. And there's a way forward here. It's very unexpected Chariot energy. This is a blessing of Jupiter and Cancer coming through, because that's how I'm seeing this Chariot is really representing that transit, okay? So we got an Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. But it's up to you if you invest in this. So let's kind of gauge where your energy's at, Libra, in relation to these new beginnings. It looks like an emotional new beginning, something that really pours into you. I think you might need to do some work to ready yourself to receive this. And then there's another opportunity here. It looks materially. If we're looking in the area of love, this could be some kind of genuine offer here to bring peace and healing and renewal in a connection as well. This is some beautiful energy here. Look at this. It's just like, it's so beautiful the way it's coming through. Look at the two hands. Just Spirit's like, is this what you wanted? Will this do? An Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups. And here you are. I don't know. Can I trust it? I think this is a kind of a block that you might need to work on, Libra. You might have gotten a little too used to fending off one thing after another. You got to let down the drawbridge a little bit if you want to let these blessings in. I see that they're being presented to you. Okay, this is something coming in. I'm going to do one more round of these, and then I'm going to move on to a different deck. Okay, that's more details there. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. Judgment in your favor. This is some revival here, okay? So if you felt like you were really in a rut and you've been in that rut for a long time, here's the call to rise. You might be getting a call that really like moves you into action, makes you feel like there's something to rise for. Look, this is something that's been delayed. This is something that's been delayed. I'm hearing delayed or deferred, okay? But it's coming back with an opportunity to be renewed. I think it's creating revival. It's creating like some sense of emotional revival for you, but also financial revival too. That's what I feel. Okay, let's do a cut of the deck and see what we got here, Libra. Okay, we got the Seven of Swords now. Let's see how this is playing out. What's on the other side here? Ooh, okay. I like this with the Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords. This is you putting some strategy into play. You're going to make sure that you find fulfillment here. That's what I feel, Libra. You're walking away from things that do not fit the bill, things that don't fill you up, things that do fall flat. This might come unexpected to some. And I see you really investing in your work here. Maybe this is your source of fulfillment. I like this energy. I like this energy. You might be learning a new skill too. So I feel like whatever this is some opportunity in relation to your work. It might even have like a creative slant to it. There's something here that brings you personal fulfillment. And it looks like you're putting some kind of strategy in play. You're doing something differently here. This is good judgment on your part. There are some, sort of like romantic tones here too, but I feel like this is something you're doing just for you right off the bat. That's sort of the impression I get here. Let me do a round of these herbal astrology oracle cards here and see what comes through, Libra. Give me some more details about what this is for Libra. And with the cards that came out the first two times I tried to bring this reading through, you could be collaborating with someone. You could be working with someone here, pairing your energies together. Whatever this is, I mean, it's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. It's the fulfillment of some kind of wish, some long-held desire you've had. I think you're going to feel very gratified. But I do see you turning your back on something. You may be choosing to focus more on creating some kind of material stability, or really investing in your work, something that's like a passion project for you, than you are concerned about matters of the heart right now. Okay. It also looks like you're honing some skill or honing your craft here. And you're absolutely keeping something on the sly. You got a strategy in play with this. I see it. You don't know that strategy yet. I think it's coming to you. It does involve like moving away from an old way of doing something. You're applying something different here. I feel that very strongly. Bottom of the deck. You're weaving a new way into being here. And you got judgment coming in with this too, okay? So you are the dream weaver right now, and you do have the ability to overcome any opposition. But I like this because I really feel like this stretch of the road is not going to be so rough. You see, this is very different than that Nine of Wands energy. This is you being in more of this dreamy space. And certainly with the armadillo there, you do have your protection. It's like you got a little bit of a guardian that's following you here, that's looking out over you. And oh, I never noticed this before. You also got some spiritual guardians here too. And I think there's a lot of musing energy. I just saw this baby here. I've never noticed that before. So yes, this is the birth of something new. And it is something coming through with Mercury. So to me, this feels like, again, like something creative that you're weaving into being here. And with the rose here tucked in the hair, it looks like a rose, but it's a baby. Isn't that funny? It's a baby, but I thought it was a rose. There's something about this. Okay, so this is the birth of the rose. This is the birth of the rose in your life. You've grasped those thorns. This is the birth of the rose in your life. But it feels like something you're giving birth to in some kind of creative direction. It looks like in relation to your work. Ooh. And this is your purpose. Look at this. It aligns you with your North Node. And this is something that you're going to start to work on with the new moon in Capricorn that's coming in this Sunday. It's sun moon synergy. So there is something you're brewing here. There is a bit of magic you're brewing here. There's something that you're ready to put into motion, but I feel like it's so important that you're energetically aligned with this. But I do feel like there's a counterpart here. Like there's somebody that you're creating this with. It's not time for this yet. It's coming in with the 9 energy signatures. So the 9th house, the house of Sagittarius, whatever this is, opens up a brand new optimistic cycle for you. It allows you to kind of take up more room in your life. I feel like there's something you're really exploring here, and you're opening up a more adventurous side of yourself, especially in relation to your work. And you might be getting an offer to work on something with somebody, partnering with somebody on something. And this is the activation. There's like some kind of opportunity coming in here for you that takes you out of the old cycle, and it sets you on the road to your purpose here. It's really beautiful energy. It's also coming in with that energy signature of the South Node with 9. Reminds me of the Hermit, okay? So whatever this is, you sort of break from the pack here. But it's interesting the way it comes in, because though you initially sort of launched this on your own, I do feel like there's some offer coming in from another that sets you off on this journey of discovery. And in the meantime, you need to just like retreat into your little wizard's lab there and work on this quietly, away from prying eyes. You might want to create a little retreat space for yourself so you can really pour your energy into this. This is bringing in some blessings that will be evident to you by the Leo full moon on February 1st. Look for a big blessing to come in to sort of wake you up out of this dreamy space where you've been calling in this manifestation. And let me do a cut the deck here. What do we have? Oh, you're just preparing for rebirth. That's all. Okay. A lot of creative energy coming through. This is really the rebirth of Venus, and there are those blessings of Jupiter. It's a very dreamy landscape, so there's a lot of transformation going on right now, a lot of deep healing, integrative work. And again, there's like that hint of the full moon at the top of the card there. So I do feel that's when you move into this rebirth of Venus energy. It comes in for you with that Leo full moon. It's a big yes from Spirit at that time. And it's the beginning of a brand new avenue of discovery with the energy of the Fool. The road opens and it's a big change, but it's a change whose time has come. And there we go, the Beloved coming in with the 11 energy. This is all of the beauty of that Ace of Cups pouring into 2 here. And it absolutely is the rebirth of Venus with Pluto and Venus coming through there. Also the Raven, which is you on the medicine wheel. This is magic weaving into your life. This is warded there by the angelic realm. We do see those angel wings behind you there. And this is bringing in a beautiful point of alignment with the Beloved. Gorgeous energy. I do feel that it happens within you before it's expressed outwardly with another. I am picking up a lot of musing energy, that there's like something you're really pouring yourself into. It does have the vibes of creating a little bit of an artist retreat, but I feel like that does transform in the sense that there's somebody who comes onto your path that brings an opportunity to take this to the next level. And I do see you being on board with it. It looks pretty cool, man. This is good energy. Rebirth, alignment with your purpose, an Ace of Cups, an Ace of Pentacles, a 9 of Cups. Can't go wrong with that.